that. It's uncool.
But
Instead
then
he just
Lithgow
goes,
shouting out, "Helicopters don't have wings!"
but that's a way better ending. Finland just correcting him as he falls to his death.
So, well, it's his accent say, "I'd say helicopters don't have wings."
I say, my good man,
Jolly good line.
What was that? I didn't hear you. What was that? A little louder. My horrible Stallone and his horrible non-British John Lithgow.
Why does he? I get it. It's the Die Hard thing, but why has he got to be British? Like, why does Lithgow have to be?
Because at the time, America was very afraid of foreigners. So if you put a foreigner as the bad guy, and first off, you know who they're trying to impersonate here. You know why.
Yeah, they're trying to be Alan Rickman.
They're trying to be Alan Rickman, so you can't have Lithgow
British, but was German in the film.
Right. But I mean, it's just a different accent than the old American cowboy, and it's nothing different than that. So they got somebody who does, Lithgow, can you do different accents? Yeah, but I'm just as scary with an American accent. Have you seen
anything else I've ever done?
Or any other film I've ever done ever?
Look at me.
I'm terrifying in everything.
I'm going to play Churchill one day.
I'm going to be Dexter's foil. The serial killer guy is going to be afraid of me. I don't need an accent. What are you talking about? No, we need an accent. We don't like foreigners. Okay, fine, whatever. And it's Rennie Harlan probably told him to do it.
That's true. Yes, I forget this wasn't directed by an American. This is a very American film. It feels. Good. Well, yeah. So I was surprised that Lithgow was in this. Really enjoyed him in it. He's great. I love him in everything. I particularly enjoyed that he held his own fighting Stallone at the end on top of a helicopter.
That's an attention to detail that I will give this movie, because Stallone isn't like John McClane was a cop, so he has some kind of fighting experience. Stallone's just a mountain climber rescue guy. He's not a physical person, so when he fights,
he's muscular,
but he doesn't know how to fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He doesn't have experience of a military intelligence operative like Leon or Lithgow. So when he fights them, they beat the crap out of him because they would beat the crap out of him. They've been in combat. He's not been in any combat ever. So I was like, in any other movie, Stallone would have been like, dish dragging fools, but he's not. He's getting his butt whooped believably. Like, I'm like, I get that. And I know how Stallone he's been getting his butt whooped for his entire career, but
yeah, he's no Vin Diesel.
Right. I can't lose a fight, So, but I did like that because we're skipping ahead to the end and the Leon fight. Leon beats the living crap out of him. It's not even close. I think Stallone wins by some weird luck situation, some weird steroid luck situation.
Oh, and Stallone falls into the ice at one point, and like Rex Lynn goes in after him, so it's kind of miraculous that he survives that one too. Let's go through the bad guys while we're here, shall we?
Right.
Because there's a Die Hard-esque. I think when we talked about Die Hard 2 on the Lambcast. I don't know if you were on that one, but we coined the term for a collective noun for arseholes, of being a sphincter of arseholes. A friend of the show, Will Slater from Exploding Helicopter, came up with that line. And it's stuck with me ever since. It's perfect.
A gaggle of geese or whatever the hell.
Because in Die Hard 2, you've got the Dennis Franz of the world. You've got all the villains.
Can't talk to me like that. You got John Amos. I'm just beginning to like you. You got
Dennis Franz's brother.
In there.
And it's similarly to Die Hard, where other than the heroes, every character is a scumbag.
Right.
I mean, not just Ellis, but all of the cops other than Al Powell.
Alan Rickman's character, Hans Gruber, is more of a nice guy than half of the cops.
He's like in the top 5 nice guys in that film.
He gives you a chance.
It's like Bruce Willis, Bonnie Bedelia, Al Powell, Mr.
Hans Gruber.
And then it's Hans Gruber. He's fifth.
It's Hans Gruber. Yeah. I'm taking Hans Gruber over Ellis. Ellis will sell you out for coke. There's no way.
Oh, and the newsman. The reporter. Richard Thornburg. There we go. It was there. It was right there.
Eat it, Harvey.
Indeed. And the two Johnsons. They're all scumbags. Anyway, so I feel like
in this you have a racist Australian. You have.
Hang on, he's not Australian.
Is he Australian?
He's English.
Oh no, he's British because he's in that movie with Scott Adkins. Damn it! What is it?
It's Craig Fairbrass, who I know from EastEnders.
Oh, okay. I saw him in a movie with Scott Adkins that
Well, he's in the Rise of the Foot Soldier series,
right?
And he's just done a lot of generic hard man kind of roles,
right.
But he was in. I don't like EastEnders. I don't like soap operas, but growing up, my parents did. And so I've watched EastEnders and Coronation Street and all the other nonsense for many years. And there was a major storyline in EastEnders of who shot Phil Mitchell. And Craig Fairbanks' character Dan was like integral to that plot and was eventually the one who kind of took the fall for it and went to prison. It wasn't, but he didn't even do it. He was framed.
He looks like the guy. It's a subverting of your expectations kind of thing, huh?
Indeed. So I was watching this, going, "Oh my god, it's Dan from EastEnders!" Because I've seen him in nothing else. He's got like 50 odd acting credits to his life, to his career, but he's been in a lot of things. And Craig Fairbrass is a name I know, but didn't apply to this guy. So
he makes he's like racist and he hates Leon, but Leon's also a piece of so it's just like who's winning here? It's like am I rooting for Leon? But Leon's like a piece of garbage. But then you have this like you're right. If I had to compare the terrorists in Die Hard and these guys, I think these guys are more scummy.
Yeah, and also the ones in Die Hard, it makes sense why they have so many in Die Hard because of the job that they're doing. In this one, it's actually quite. If everything went to plan, they have like 3 times as many people as they need.
Yeah, they didn't. I think they needed the pilots.
They needed Lithgow's a pilot, so already he's got 2 other pilots on his team. He needs like at most 1 of them. So
I think he might have. Was he keeping that to himself though? Did they know he was a pilot?
He knew. So he's the one running the plan. So this plan needs Lithgow. It needs Crystal as his second in command co-pilot. You got to have Rex Linn as the guy.
She might be the most likable character here.
What, Travers?
No.
Rex Linn's character?
He's horrible. He's horrible. What are you talking about?
Who are you talking about being likable? He has a
mental breakdown in the middle of this movie.
Yeah, it's great. Who are you saying is likable?
The John Lithgow's girl.
Sorry. I thought the guy. Sorry. She's the most likable of the villains, I think, in this movie because Leon is a piece of crap. Your boy from EastEnders is a piece of crap. Delmar.
Lithgow, yeah. The other guy with looks like Vigo from Ghostbusters 2, he's a piece of crap.
The first 2 henchmen that are on the mountains, who cares?
Who cares?
They don't really.
The other guy,
they die of stupidity.
The guy who falls off the cliff and Rooker says gravity is a bitch, isn't it? Which again he shouldn't be saying because his girlfriend died of gravity. But anyway, that guy who fell off the cliff, he's from a movie called Stone Cold with Brian Bosworth. If you've ever seen the meme of a motorcycle flying through a window, hitting a guy screaming in a helicopter, that's that guy.
Okay.
I've seen him before recently.
I mean, we keep saying how like Rooker's saying gravity's a bitch. That's how his girlfriend died. Stallone has no tact where the first time they meet up after that, he says drop it to Rooker.
Well, I can understand him saying because that's a normal phrase. Gravity's a bitch is something. First, he's chuckling about it. No, he should be.
Gravity's a bitch. I know from experience.
Making Freudian slips.
He should be shouting, "Say hi to my girlfriend down there."
You'll see my girlfriend in hell. I don't even know. I'm not religious. Whatever. You know what's another thing I didn't like is after that amazing beginning, and the next time you cut to see the person that should be like when you see Stallone, he's broken up. Yeah. He's doing what he's got the PTSD. He's got left them out.
The giant plaid glam wool collar jacket.
I mean, he looks like Mick Foley. It's crazy.
It looks so cozy. I really want it.
It's literally. Can you give me a mountain man jacket? Here
he's wearing a blanket. It's.
He's wearing a picnic. Like when you see like the little the paintings of people on a picnic. He's wearing that as a jacket. So, when he see him, he's broken down. His girlfriend's kind of pissed because he left. I don't understand why she doesn't understand why. Again, nobody knew what PTSD was at the time. I'm assuming. And then they show Rooker next, and I'm thinking, if this Stallone's so broken up, Rooker should be in a hole somewhere.
And joking,
cracking jokes. I'm like, your girlfriend died 8 months ago, horribly in front of you.
Well, we don't know how long they've been going out for. It's enough that Gabe knows her, but third date, I don't know.
But put it this way, for him to hold that bit of a grudge against Stallone, it must have been a while.
True.
It
Yes.
must have been longer than a week.
Okay. Fair enough.
If he didn't care, he wouldn't be holding. And again, I really love that shot of when he says drop and he holds Stallone over the edge, and someone's like, do it. And I was like, that's really again. There's a better movie in this. I like this movie a lot, but you could make another movie of this where it's just them dealing with the fallout of that.
Oh yeah, this could be another First Blood.
Yeah,
well, to an extent, like where he's like a broken character with PTSD at the start.
Right.
Well, maybe that's why they didn't hang up on that, because Stallone's already done that. He's done the PTSD guy.
Right. Would you, if you were Stallone, would you just go with Rooker's plan and let him take off the harness and she's gonna die? Would you be able to live with that, or would you be able to live with the consequences if you're wrong, she dies? What would you rather?
I think I would try and do what Stallone does, because there's a chance at least then that she doesn't die. Whereas Rooker's plan, she's toast.
You know for certain she's gonna gonna break. Because
when he says he almost has her. He's literally holding her. Right. He just can't pull her up.
Right. So, and then that comes back later. But I mean, when he says that the harness won't, that clip won't hold or whatever, you think somebody would say, "Oh, okay, we'll go," because when he says it, they're like, no, don't go. I'm like, I'm telling you, the thing is breaking. I'm looking at it. I'm watching it break.
But Rooker says before he goes out that the line's only rigged for one person, and that doesn't come into it. Stallone goes out and it's fine.
They both fell to their death, and then Rooker was right. But it's the clip that she didn't die because Stallone broke the line. She's died because she was just dangling there. She didn't help herself up.
Yeah, if they'd gone out and the line had come out and she had fallen and Stallone somehow managed to keep hold of the cable and climb up the rock, that would have been
now that's all on Stallone. That would be completely on Stallone.
But again, in that scenario, if he hadn't gone out, she'd have died probably either way. But there's more contention to it. Whereas the scenario in the film, there was no other option.
I sound like I'm saying Stallone should have let her drop and go, see? Oh, sorry. Told you.
Maybe next time listen to me. Bro. We'll get a more skilled at climbing girlfriend, guy.
It's funny because when I watch that scene, I've seen it many, many times. I always you watch those scenes where you know the ending, but you're kind of like, no, you know what's gonna happen. You know she's gonna die. But you watch that scene, you're like, no, wait, let her go first. Ah, damn it! Like you're trying to remake it in the movie, but you know you have no power to.
It's like, come on, Steve McQueen, you're gonna make the jump this time. Come on,
you're gonna make it. Come on, Thelma and Louise, you're gonna land another plateau and drop. Nope, that's it. You're dead.
It's a bit different because that's their plan. that ended how they wanted it to. Thelma and Louise, it would be like, don't worry, there's a gap in the road. You can get past the cops. It's fine.
Keep going. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so we're like half an hour into the show. It's still on the opening scene. It's fine. Right. So after that,
kind of like where Stallone meets the girlfriend and like she tells him he's not gotten any. He lost his nerve because he abandoned her and left. And I'm just sitting there like, he watched a woman fall from his grasp.
This is an understandable reaction. If he had brushed it off and moved on, that would be more of a problem.
A sociopath. You would be more afraid of him.
I do think she's really good though. Janine Turner is the actress, plays Jessie. I'm not familiar with her, but I think she's great in this.
I think what else I've seen her in. I've seen the guy. The helicopter, the older guy. I've seen him on NCIS. He's Jethro Gibbs's dad or whatever, or uncle or something. But I can't remember.
That's Ralph Waite is the actor.
Ralph Waite, yeah. He's great. He has that old Hollywood look to him, where he's just
yes, that's very
got that Ernest Borgnine kind of thing going on there.
Yeah, there's a real glint in his eye. A real kind of cheeky older guy. Yeah, he's well cast, but also in nothing I've seen, pretty much. He's in The Bodyguard and 5 Easy Feet. Apparently he's in Cool Hand Luke.
I did not. I just remember him from the NCIS. That's all I remember. I was like, I know that guy.
He's just one of the other guys in the prison. He plays Alibi.
Oh, he probably looks completely different.
I'd imagine. But there we go. That's cool. So yeah, we go from the opening scene to the offices of the Mint in Colorado, and where we meet We meet Rex Lynn.